See if you can unmute yourself too.
I'm unmuted. I gotta take my you're muted, I'm unmuted. And then my video is not on, but yours is.
My video is on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yours is gonna be on. You gotta turn yours on.
Okay. Hello guys. Welcome to team training. We're going to get started very, very soon. You guys are on here early. That's what I'm talking about. You can listen to some music as we wait for people to get on. As you're coming on, make sure you're muting your lines. And then type in the chat what city and state you are calling from. We just had some really, really massive growth in our organization. So we have a lot of agents from all over the place. So let us know exactly where you're calling from. I'm super excited to be on this new agent training with you guys today. We're going to get you guys set up for this new business. Okay, so we have somebody from Ohio. Hey, Miss Mochi. Miss Mochi is from Ohio. Who else is calling? We have some very, very powerful information coming up today. You want to make sure you have a notepad and a pen out. You have something that you can take some notes on, because we're going to be sharing some really informative information for you guys today. Some things that's really going to help you with your business. It's going to really help you grow fast. And we're just really going to make sure that you are set and ready for this volume month. We have Philadelphia in the house. Welcome. I'm from Philly too. Who else is here? Oh, that's nice. Welcome to the webinar. Welcome. Make sure you guys are muting your lines as you're coming in. Make sure you guys are typing in the chat what city and state you are calling from. As I just said, we had some massive growth in our organization just recently. So I want everybody to get well acquainted with each other. I want everybody to know exactly where their team members are from. We're going to get started shortly. We have a few teammates that's hopping on, so we're going to wait for them. I am super excited. Okay, we have somebody from Alabama. We have Hattiesburg. Is this Missouri? Mississippi. Sorry, guys. I'm not good with my abbreviations. I know. How are you guys feeling today? How are you guys feeling today? Is it a good day today? Type in the chat if you had a good day. Let us know how you are feeling. I am feeling great. Someone said very, very long. Yes. Yes. Same here. But it was a good long day. Okay, Miss Adrian had a good day. Welcome to the webinar, Miss Adrian. Again, we're waiting for a few more team members to come on. I'm going to personally welcome you, whoever is here. So we have Mr. Bobby. Welcome to team training. Welcome to training, Miss Liz. I see your phone number. I'm not going to scream it out, but welcome. Welcome to the team training, Miss Adrian and Deshana. iPhone, I don't know who you are, but welcome to the team training. I'm super, super excited. We have some really good gems for you guys tonight. So you want to make sure that you have something that you can take some notes with. Make sure you have a notebook, or you put your notes down in your phone. Whatever you are using, make sure you are taking very good notes, okay? Because we're going to be giving you some really powerful information, some information that's going to really help you out with this business. So you want to like take heed and listen in. Oh, iPhone is Kayla. Hey, Kayla. Welcome to the team training. Okay, guys, we're going to give it about 1 more minute, and then we're going to hop right into training. Welcome to the webinar, Nikki. Oh, and you just typed in the chat, hey. Hey, Nikki. Welcome to the webinar, Mashika. I'm super, super excited to be on this training, guys. And we're actually going to go ahead and get started. Let me turn my music down or off. So, guys, I want to go ahead and welcome you guys to tonight's team training. I am super excited to be on the phone with you guys. I spoke personally with some of you guys, and now I'm just meeting another group of you guys. So I'm really, really excited to see you guys come into the company and to see all of your growth that you are about to have. So I have a few announcements to make. First thing that I want to do is I want to give out a huge, huge, huge congratulations to all of the agents on our team that just hit promotions. We have Desiree, Ramona, Dominique, Latifa, William, and Miracle. So let's go ahead and type some clapping hands in the chat, some flames in the chat to say congratulations to all of those people. And while we're doing that, I want to give a special shout out to Miracle, because she came into the business and she did exactly what we train everybody to do, okay? She strived for 5. She got her 5 in the first week. She went and hit field trainer, so that means that she hit her first promotion in the first week, and she got her $60 raise. She got a total of 7 enrollments, guys, 7 enrollments, and she did 6 enrollments on her own. She only did 1 client call, guys. So she was very duplicatable. She became very independent very fast. And that's just something that is super amazing. Super, super, super amazing. So we want to go ahead and give a special shout out to Miracle. Miracle, you are killing it. Okay, congratulations, girl. So, guys, I also want to welcome all of our new agents. We brought a very good amount of agents in this last month. We are super happy to, have you guys in our organization. We can't wait to answer any questions that you may have and pretty much just guide you along the way, and, bring you into this business and see your success. We are dedicated to seeing your success as long as you are dedicated to working, and we are going to go ahead and just run this month, okay? So I have some notes. Let me guys, it's some agents on here that we need to relaunch, okay? So we have some new agents that we have to launch, and we have some other agents that we have to relaunch their business. So that's going to pretty much be the focus of tonight's training. We pretty much want to do a reset on the whole entire group, refresh everybody's momentum, refresh everybody's energy, and really get everybody in the right headspace to get going for this 5-week volume month. This 5-week volume month is super, super, super important because we are given an extra week to hit our goals, to hit our promotion. So we really, really, really want to run hard for this, okay? So I want to come on here, guys, and I want to give you a few motivational tips, some tips that I thought about that, has been helping me within this business. So the first thing that I want to tell you guys to do is focus on personal development, okay? You guys have just joined the business. You are entering into a realm of entrepreneurship, and it's going to be some days where you have amazing days. You're going to get some great enrollments. You're going to get great results. You're going to be really happy. But there's going to be some days where it's not that easy. There's going to be some days where you get frustrated and you might not get the results that you want. So this is where personal development comes in. This is where reading those books that the Strive for Five, not the Strive for Five, the Go for No books and, the Go Pro books. These are the types of things that you want to be doing to really develop your personal, okay? You need to be bulletproof in this type of business, and you want to make sure that you are developing your mind, your mindset, so that you can be bulletproof in this business, okay? The next thing that I want to tell you guys is to know your why. All of you guys got exposed to this information. All of you guys know what this company can do for you. So guys, why did you join the company, okay? Whenever you are going through anything with this business, you want to always refer back to your why. If you feel unmotivated some days, you want to refer back to your why. And that's what's going to keep you going, okay? So enough about all of the motivational stuff. I want to introduce myself a little bit. Some of you guys do know me, some of you don't. My name is Amira Beasley. Before I got into this business, I was a 24-year-old cosmetologist. I had just finished up cosmetology school. I was pretty much struggling to get my clientele off the floor. I was struggling to create a brand for myself. And so I needed to do something, but I needed to do something different. I know a lot of makeup artists, a lot of lash techs, they, do the services and then they sell products and everything. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I needed to set myself apart. So when I came across this business and I realized how I can fit it into my brand and how I can help, other people and my clientele, that's when I pretty much decided to go ahead and sign on. So that's pretty much why I joined the business. My why has been changing over the past few months. Now it's more personal. It goes back to personal development because I was always shy. I wasn't, the most secure person at all. I wasn't, assertive in this business type of things. So my why is definitely shifting. It's definitely something that I've grown to really fall in love with doing this business. So I'm just super excited to be at this position right now, and I'm super excited to be in the position to mentor other people in this business. So guys, a few announcements. There's a few calls that are very important when you're doing this business, and I'm going to tell you about those calls. So the first call is called Power Start Your Day, and this happens Monday through Friday, and our Pinnacle Senior Vice President, Nicola Smith-Jackson, actually does this call. So she trains us each morning at 8 a.m. She also gives us motivational talks and pretty much makes sure that our personal development and our mindset is A-okay for the day. If you guys got on the webinar and you got exposed to the business by the webinar, you definitely heard about her. Like I said, she's Pinnacle Senior Vice President. So that means that she is at the top of the whole entire company, and every single morning she is dropping the gems that, she used to get success in the company on us. So you really, really, really want to make sure that you are listening in on that call every morning. The next call is called Millionaire Mindset, okay? And this is our whole entire organization's team training. This happens on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time. If you want success in this business, you need to find yourself on this call every single Monday. You need to be taking notes on this call every single Monday. We always have the top leaders of this business training us, telling us exactly the tactics and the strategies that they use to gain success in this business. So you really, really, really want to find yourself on that call and be taking great notes. And lastly, guys, on this Tuesday, we are having our 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 recruiting mastery training, okay? So this training is going to tell you how to, or teach you how to recruit more agents, okay? This is going to teach you how to recruit more people into the business. That's something that's definitely very important when it comes to this business. You do want to be building a team, and you want to be building a team of qualified agents. So they are going to teach you exactly how to do that. Again, that is Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. Central Time. So you want to find yourself on that training as well. That's enough for me. I want to bring up my mentor, my business partner, and my sister, Akila Beasley. She's actually going to be the person that's doing the training today. A little bit about her. She just hit a promotion. So let's drop some flames in the chat for that. Let's drop flames in the chat for that. She just hit regional sales director, guys. What is she making? What are you making each
volume?
Yes.
It's not just me, it's the whole team.
What is your team making each volume each month?
25,000.
RSD, guys, her whole entire organization, that means that all of us are helping, this title to make 25,000 in volume each and every month, guys. So she is very well deserving of that title. She has helped a lot of people on this call today, and she has helped me tremendously. So, guys, she knows 100% of the information of this business. She's going to tell you exactly how to get started and launch your business, and I wouldn't want anybody else on the call except for her. So I'm going to go ahead and switch that over to her, and I'm going to pull out my notebook and take some notes too. Go ahead, Akila.
Thank you so much, sis. Oh, wait.
Let me mute myself.
Thank you so much, sis, for that amazing introduction. One, I want to give it back to you because you've been doing such an amazing job pretty much developing yourself as a leader, helping other people duplicate the system, and also developing yourself personally. So I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you. And as a team, we wouldn't even be able to do some of this stuff without her either, okay? Because a lot of the times, if we split up our responsibilities, and then two, a lot of the time we piggyback off of each other. So if I can't take a call for someone, Amira is going to be able to step right in for you guys and help you out. So we just work together that way. We're going to be here to serve you. We're going to be here to help you, and we're also going to be here to hold you accountable and motivate you as well. Now, our main goal today is teaching you guys the system. That way you guys can be duplicating it and also be very successful. But before we get into that, I do quickly want to just tell you guys a little bit about myself. I am a regional sales director now with the company. Our team is bringing in 25,000 in volume every 30 days, and we're all looking to hit promotions. Next 5-week volume, by the end of the 5-week volume, I want to see some SDs. I want to see some senior field trainers, some field trainers. Everybody on this call should hit field trainer or above. And then the people that we're bringing in, we're just going to keep on duplicating and duplicating and duplicating. So our organization is growing rapidly, and the reason why it's growing rapidly is just because of the type of culture we're trying to create, number one, and because of the fact that we're duplicating success. So when you guys first started, I know a lot of you guys just hit promotions. A lot of us are now field trainers. A lot of us are now senior field trainers. When you first got in, you noticed that it was a learning curve. So the reason why we're having this is just so that we can make sure that all of our new agents are aware of what's to be expected, and also so that we can help them navigate that learning curve a little bit better as well. Also, if you just hit a promotion, if you are a FT, if you're a field trainer or a senior field trainer, definitely take notes tonight. I am going to be launching the new agents. A lot of you guys have already been launched, but what I want you guys to do, if you got your promotions, I want y'all to focus on taking notes on how to launch people, so that when you begin to continue to bring more agents into your organization, you guys can start to do it independently. So this is just like the peak. This is the beginning, and I'm gonna go ahead and launch all of our new agents. So if you're on the call tonight and you are a brand new agent, I want you to drop a 1 in the chat. I want to see who I'm talking to. I want everybody to make sure you got your notes out, and also make sure You guys hear me? Oh yeah, you can hear me. You want to make sure that you have your notes out, and you want to also make sure that, again, if you are someone who is becoming a leader, you're taking notes so that you'll know exactly how to duplicate this success. So this is our launch document. This is a document that we use to launch every brand new agent that comes in our business. So if you're brand new, this is what you're going to be following along with. And if you are a leader, a new leader, you are going to be using this from here on out, okay? So getting started, right? We already know that our consultants who come in with us are making a great decision. You're helping to add value to yourself and to your community. You're going to be helping to restore your credit and also protect your finances, and you're going to be helping other people do the same. So you already know that you made a good choice, but now you need to figure out why it is that you decided to align yourself with us. So you want to determine your why. You want to tell yourself why you need this. You want to make sure that your why is strong enough that it's going to motivate you each and every day to continue to do the work. It's going to encourage you to never give up, and it's also going to make you want to be that person who is consistent. So real quick, if you are a new agent, I want you to take a few moments to write down your why, okay? You can write it down. You can do like bullet points, whatever you want. Take a few moments to write down your why. And if you just got promoted and you're a leader, you want to make sure that when you go through this section of the launch document, you want to make sure that you're also taking notes on what your consultants are saying. That way you can keep them, hold them accountable, all right? Now, all of our new agents, pretty soon I'm going to be calling you guys individually just to check in on you, help you activate your services, and also game plan with you. But we're going to go through this right now so that everyone feels comfortable for the beginning of the week. All right, so I'm going to skip down to the next section. You guys can always go back and continue to write your why, but that is definitely something that we want to make sure that we write down and manifest and keep it in the forefront so that we can always see it and visualize it. Okay, so next you want to take note of your important information. Whatever date that you got started with us, you want to write that date down. A lot of you guys got started this weekend or the later part of the week. So you want to make sure that you remember what day you got started and write that down. And the reason why I tell everybody to write that down is because in 30 days, you're going to be paying your $89 monthly subscription fee unless you follow the system and strive for 5. And that's what we want everybody doing. We don't want you guys to have to pay for your services. We want you guys to be able to run this business without any type of overhead. Yes, $89 isn't a whole lot to all of us, but to some of us it is. And we need to waive that as soon as possible so that we can run a business without overhead. So write that date down. You also want to write down your agent ID. Now, your agent ID was sent to you through email. You will see that, your username, and both of your website links. You want to go back into your email, see the email that you got from Financial Education Services, and document all of that information down. Now, on this form, it doesn't give you a slot to put down your password, but you want to jot your password down somewhere as well, so that way you can remember it. And when you log into your UCES, the United Credit Education Services website for your personal financial services, you're going to be using the email address that you use to sign up and the last 4 digits of your social security number. So again, that's the email you use to sign up plus the last 4 digits of your social security number. So always keep this important information documented. You want to either keep it in your phone or write it down in your notebook. I know I use notebooks a lot. I like to write things down. But if you're someone who likes to keep everything in your phone, that is an option for you as well. But you want to make sure it's in one central location. Next, we need everybody to get plugged in. So here's step 1. If you are a brand new agent, or if you are an agent and you have never done this step before, you want to download our app. We have 2 apps. One app is our FES agent app, and then the other one is our UCES protection plan app. You can find them either in your Google Play Store or your Apple Store. So you want to go ahead and download those. And once you guys download, drop some flames in the chat just so I can know when to go on. Let me know when you guys are ready. Drop those flames in the chat. Okay, I see one flame. I'm gonna wait until I see two more, then I'll move on. Just for time purposes. And you guys, if you need a little bit longer, anybody just tell me to stop. If I'm going too fast, just tell me to stop and I'll wait. Just waiting on two more flames. Okay, Nakia got hers downloaded. Good. You guys are doing good. I know technology is a little slow sometimes too, so. Cool. All right, cool. That's the third person. So we're going to go ahead and go on to the next thing. That's the first step. So make sure you do that right away. The second step is log into your FES agent app and select FES launch tab. Now, we are not about to do step 2 right now. In your notes, write down step 2. Right after this, you're going to want to watch these videos on your own. Because if we do it right now while we're on the webinar, it's going to take forever. So we're not going to go ahead and do that. You guys are going to do this right after we get off the webinar. So jot that down in your notes. Okay. And step 3, you want to log into your UCES Protection Plan app using your email and the last 4 digits of your social security security number, like I said earlier. And then you're going to activate your protection plan services. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to skip step 3 right now as well, right? And I'm going to call people. I already know I already know who activated their services and who didn't. So all the people who didn't, I'm going to personally call you and make sure that you're activated correctly. So put that in your notes too. Step 2 and step 3 can go on your notes, all right? Now, if you are someone who is becoming a leader, you want to make sure that you do step 2 and step 3 with your client on the spot. Let them watch the videos right there in front of you so that you can know for sure they got the information, okay? Let them set up their services right in front of you so that you can know for sure they're maximizing our services, right? Do not launch someone and not make sure that all of these steps are taken care of, okay? And then the last step, step 4, is when you want to go into our Shop for Less app and set that up. Now, Shop for Less is pretty much a courtesy that we offer to all of our customers and agents. It's an app that gives you cash back on your shopping, and we are partnered with many major retail stores and restaurants and things like that. So you want to make sure that you download that Shop for Less app, okay? So these are the things that you want to do. Again, each and everybody that has not yet done steps 2, 3, and 4, I will be personally calling you sometime this week. I'll be texting you and setting up a time, and I'll make sure that your services are activated. All right, so now we're going to go through the new agent checklist. So if you are becoming a leader, you want to make sure that your new agent does each and every last thing on this checklist. And if you are a new agent, you want to make sure you do this as well. So we already downloaded the FES agent app and the UCES protection plan app. Hypothetically, we already activated our services, okay? If you didn't get a chance to do that, again, we're going to do that one-on-one. You're also going to set up your Shop for Less, and then you're going to set up your direct deposit. So listen, I'm going to teach you guys how to do that right now. So you want to go into it on the computer. You can't do it from your phone. You got to do it through a computer. Go to agent login, type your info in, your login information in, and that should be in your email, also in your important info. Then you want to go to the commissions tab, drop down to where it says direct deposit enroll, click that, and input all your information. Now, you only have to input your information in one time. And if you ever go to this tab again after you've submitted it one time, it will not show your information again. So don't think that you have to keep on putting in your information. Once you do it one time, it's done, okay? So that's how you set up your direct deposit. So everybody, make sure you guys do that. That is very important because the work week actually began today and it ends on Saturday at 12 p.m., 12 a.m., 12 midnight. So you guys want to make sure that you put in work so that at the end of the week, you guys can know for sure that you're going to have a check in your account on Thursday. Okay, so you want to set that direct deposit up. You also want to upload your profile picture to your My FES Net site. So I'm going to go back. I shouldn't have logged out. Oh, I didn't log out. I'm going to go back to that. So you see how my picture is here? when you first go into yours, you're not going to see that picture. It's going to be a gray emblem with like a figure of a face, of a head. And it's just going to be blank. You want to change that, okay? So the way you change it is you pretty much do this drop down arrow, go to your profile, and then you'll go down, you'll see your head picture in red, and then you'll go down to upload your photo, and then you'll be able to put your personal photo in there. Now, the reason why you want to make sure that you do this step is because you're probably going to hit your promotion within your first week. That is the goal. So when you hit your promotion and we feature you on the company website, you do not want to have that gray emblem. You want to have your face up there. Also, when you're sharing your links with your customers and your agents, you want them to see your business. You want them to see your face. That's your brand. If you are just sending out that emblem, they don't know who they're buying from, so it makes it less personal. So you want to make sure that you do that. That's a very important step. Next, you want to create a list of 100 to 500 names. So if you're taking notes, jot that down. Earlier in the Credit Boss group, I shared a memory jogger, so I'm going to share that same memory jogger in our group after this, okay? So you want to write a list of 100 to 500 names. And the reason why you want to do that is because you want to make sure that when you're first starting off this business, you reach out to those people and you tell them about your business. Okay, you want to make sure that everybody you knows what you're doing, whether they are interested in or not, whether they need the services or not, whether they want the business opportunity or not. Tell everybody you know about what you're doing, because they can also become a referral source for you in the future. Okay, so you want to create that list of people, list of names, and I'll send you that memory jogger. Make sure you have more than 100 names on that list. Also, if you are a leader, emphasize this. Emphasize this. It's a reason why we emphasize that. So if you're a leader and you're launching a new agent, make sure you emphasize the name, okay? A lot of us that are on here, we still haven't created our list, and it shows, but I ain't gonna beat y'all up too much. I just want y'all to create that list, okay? Create your list. But create your list, okay? Because it's gonna help you out. You also want to attend your first webinar or live event. Now, we have webinars every single week night. We have a main webinar that our company holds, which is called the powerofcredit.net. We will drop that link in the group chat after this. You can plug your agent and client prospects into those webinars. But we also have team webinars as well with our top leaders in our team. So you want to be on the lookout for those as well. So you're always going to have your standard 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central powerofcredit.net webinar every day, Monday through Friday. But sometimes our team is going to do our own team webinars, and you want to be on the lookout for those, okay? Because those are really good. Now, the Power of Credit ones are awesome too. They're amazing. But sometimes the other ones are a little bit more intimate, and people really, really like that culture that we create in our team. So make sure that after you create your list of people, you're also inviting them to that webinar, okay? So when we game plan, when I call you guys individually and game plan, we will discuss that even further. All right, so the next thing you want to do is connect with your upline sales director. So Amira, that will be Amira. She is our next sales director coming up. She will be hitting sales director in about a week, right? So she's going to be hitting sales director really soon. So we already claiming it. She's our upline sales director. So you guys can connect with her. I also have her phone number in the latter part of this training. So you guys will be able to have a chance to jot down her number. Your upline vice president is not myself. I am aiming for that title, but our upline vice president is Mr. Andy DeVille. Now, we have a strong mentorship team. We have a strong team of leaders. We have Mr. Eugene Fanfan. We have Andy DeVille. We have Miss Andrea McKeithrin. So all three of these people are also going to be people that you're going to be able to connect with. I would love to set up a meet and greet with them and you guys too as well, maybe later in the week. but those are also going to be some of your mentors. And again, you can directly contact my sister and myself. Okay. Now, you also want to locate team training information. Okay. Now we share in the group chat most of the time. Not most of the time, all of the time. What am I talking about? We share our team training information in the group chat all of the time. So you guys, as long as you're in the group chat, staying plugged in, you will know what else is going on. Now, I always try my best to get the word out about certain things that are happening, but sometimes I might not see it in time, or you may see it before me. So that's why we want to make sure that we're staying plugged into those group chats. If you are a brand new agent, you are not in those group chats just yet. You will be plugged in after we go ahead and set up your services and everything. So we'll be doing that. I'm trying to get everybody knocked out by tomorrow. Okay. So, we also have agent support. Make sure you jot this number down because it's going to be useful to you, your agents, and your clients. The number is 248-848-9065. Agents, you always choose option 2, but you want to tell your clients to choose option 1 if they need client support. You guys can also jot down this email address too. And then we're going to go ahead and move on and talk about your goals. Now, everybody who is in this chat right now, if you're in this webinar right now, your goal is to aim for field trainer. Now, even if you already are a field trainer or a senior field trainer, you still want to aim for field trainer. You always want to stay in phase 1 mode, meaning you don't want to get comfortable. You don't want to, just because you're building a team now, you don't want to stop producing and then let your team do the production for you. You need to make sure that every single week you're trying to strive for field trainer, and that will keep you on track, okay, for the volume month. So just because you don't strive for field trainer every single week does not mean you're going to lose your title, but you're striving for field trainer so that you can overqualify yourself, so that you can make sure you keep or surpass that title, if that makes any sense, okay? So we always want to stay in phase 1 mode. We're always looking for clients and agents. We're definitely going to need clients to support the agents that we're bringing in, because that's going to help us trigger our cabs. And we have to make sure that we are bringing in clients so that we can help our team get promotions, okay? Because a lot of that time, we're able to shift some points under each other so that we can help each other rise up together, okay? So focus is on clients and agents. Now, this slide right here is just telling you to create your list. We already went over that. You want to make sure you create your list, okay? I'm telling you, I'm not going to be a micromanager and like say, send me a picture of your list. I'm never going to do that. But I'm going to be able to tell if you didn't write a list, and then I'm going to keep suggesting it to you if you're telling me that you're having difficulties with the business. I'm going to be like, well, what did you make your list? Did you make that list? Make that list. I'm going to keep saying it because it's very important. So the rest of the launch document, what I'm going to do is also email this to everybody so that you have it, because you're going to be able to use this when you launch your agents. Now, I usually don't go over this last one, roadmap to sales director, until people hit field trainer. I don't do it. Only reason why, because I don't want you guys to be overwhelmed, and you shouldn't do it with your brand new agent because you don't want them to be overwhelmed either, okay? Now, once your agents hit field trainer, or if you just hit field trainer, we're definitely going to be going over this part of the launch document. All right, and these 2 pages are very important, but you guys can go over them on your own time. So that's the launch document. You guys, if you're a brand new agent, you may feel like, okay, I feel a little weird. It's okay. This call is being recorded, so you guys can always go back and see this part and rewind it, okay? Now, what's the other thing I want to show you? Oh, I know what I want to show you. I want to show you guys at least how to get to your enrollment links. One second, having some difficulty. Okay, so when you are trying to enroll an agent, all you have to do is go in through your business back office. Your business back office is how you enroll your agents. You cannot enroll clients back here, so don't try, because you're just going to be frustrated because you're not going to find it. Okay, so agent enrollment is the tab that you click on when you're enrolling the agent, and this is pretty much what the agent enrollment looks like. So at some point you're going to want to look at your enrollment link and see how that works, okay? But that's where you go to get it. You go to your business back office and you go to enrollment, and then you go down to agent enrollment. So that's that. And then with your UCES, when you log into your UCES protection plan, you see your enrollment links over here under enrollment and marketing. So you use this link to enroll your customers. Now it's 3 different links. There's a there's a $99 startup fee link. There's a $49 startup fee link, and there's a $0 startup fee link. So you can choose to get your client started for full price, half price, or you're waiving the startup fee. Now, if you decide to give your clients any of these last two links to enroll, it will affect your commission because the $49 link gives you only $50 commission. And then the $0 setup link gives you no commission. But sometimes it is good to give away specials, especially if you know you need a promotion and you need some more volume. You can go ahead and give people some specials. Just use them strategically. And if you know for sure you need your commission to look like something, specific, then be strategic about how many times you use that setup link, that full price link. Okay, but this is where you find your enrollment links for clients. And if you want to find templates that you can use for social media, you go here and find them as well. Now, our UCES site has all the templates for our posts for customers, right? And if we want posts that attract agents, we have to go into our FES business back office, go to marketing. Go to marketing and go to social media templates. And our agent and FES product flyers are in here. So this is where you go ahead and find all of your marketing materials, okay? Now, if you're using the app, you can find marketing materials in the app as well. So you can find them online on your computer or through the phone app, okay? So it's really easy to download. So that's where you find your marketing materials and your enrollment links. Okay. So we did the launch document, we did the marketing materials and enrollment links. Next, we can go ahead into the momentum building. This is the last thing we're going to go ahead and do. I might need to, you guys see me? Let me see something. Share. Okay. 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay, cool. You guys can see me? All right, cool. So this is our momentum building session, okay? So pretty much this session is for the Waymakers. That's our new team name, Waymakers, because we make a way for other people while we're making a way for ourselves, right? So our momentum building session is just pretty much going to give you 5 things that you can do in order to make sure that this 7-step system is being executed correctly. So we have a 7-step system. And the reason why we had that 7-step system is because it is proven to give you a certain level of success. It's easily duplicatable, meaning anybody can come in, learn it, pick it up, and run with it. And the system is also going to help you save yourself some time and energy. So when you first come in this business, you want to make sure that you are diligent in following the system. And real quick, I want to make that smaller and show you guys what the 7-step system is. So the very first step in the 7-step system is you want to promote. You want to invite and market using the launch script, the text message scripts, which we'll send later, the social media strategy, and the trial run. And we'll explain the trial run later. You also want to expose, allow people to see, hear, and experience the products and services. Now, we give you 2 awesome website links. We actually give you more than 2. We give you 3 website links that you can use as marketing materials to share and expose the information. And I will tell you guys about that as well. The third step is get a response. After you expose someone to the information, you want to get a response from them. You want to make sure that either you are setting up an appointment for a 3-way call or a Zoom consultation, or you're getting them in front of their webinar and letting the experts close them. So this is very important. Steps 1 through 3 is very important, especially when you're brand new. Like Adrian and Andy said on the training that we had earlier, you want to make sure that when you're brand new, and even if you're a brand new leader, you want to make sure that you are leveraging the 3rd party at all times. Number one reason why is because you're still in training and you still need to learn some things on your own. And then number two thing is you haven't had enough experience with this yet. So you don't want to spoil a sale for yourself or for a brand new agent that you're trying to mentor. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that it's duplicatable. So for right now, for the 5-volume month, I want everybody to leverage the third party, meaning myself and Amira. Leverage us. We will do your calls for you. We will close them out. If you choose to use the webinars, that's great. Leverage the webinars, okay? After the webinars, set up a 3-way call with either myself and Amira. We will close them out. Now, if you just got a brand new promotion, you are about to learn how to do client calls. So we're gonna do a training. It's gonna be a pre-recorded training, and we're gonna send it out just to you guys. You guys are gonna get that training, so that way you guys can start to learn how to do client calls on your own. We will also practice. So the thing that I did with Miracle this week, when we taught her how to do the client calls, is I did the first like 2, 3, I think I did like 3 calls for her first. I just did it, and I told her to take notes while I'm on the phone. She took notes. The fourth call, I said, okay, so now you got it. You do the call. I'm going to mute my line and listen to you. After the call, I'll give you some notes on things you can do better. When she did it, she had about 4 notes that I had to give her. After I gave her those 4 notes, we tried it again 2 more times with me muting myself and just listening to her. And after the 3rd time, she was ready to go. I now feel 100% positive that Miracle can do her client calls on her own. So we want to work with everybody. If you just hit field trainer, or if you are a senior field trainer, but you still haven't become independent yet with your client calls, or even if you have become independent, but you're still a little shaky, we're going to be training you guys about that throughout the 5-week volume, so that at the end of the volume month, everybody will be independent. Okay, all of the leaders will be independent. All right, so the 4th thing you want to know how to do is enroll. I showed you where you can find your enrollment links. So even if you're doing a 3-way call, you always want to have your enrollment links on deck, okay? Because after I close the deal for you, I'm not enrolling your people for you. You're going to enroll them, okay? I'm not going to enroll them. You're going to enroll them. So you want to know where your links are. You want to have them easily accessible. Okay. Number 5, the services. You want to start your services and become a product of the product. So again, if you are a brand new agent, I will be calling you sometime tomorrow to make sure that your services are set up correctly. Okay. It'll probably take 10 minutes per person. So just make sure you guys set some time aside for that tomorrow. Okay. You want to get started, right? All right. So you want to use the system so that you can have maximum success. And you also want to get trained, and you want to plug into those trainings. So we already talked about that 9 p.m. training every Monday. It's 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central every Monday. Millionaire Mindset. Alfred Nixon, the youngest millionaire in our company, not just our company, but the entire network marketing industry, will be given that training every Monday. So make sure you guys get it. Okay? So that's pretty much our 7-step system: promote, expose, get response, enroll, activate your services, start right, and get trained. You had questions, sis? Oh, 1 second. I gotta mute somebody. I don't see my bar. Oh, I see it. Y'all good now? Everybody good now? Huh? Everybody muted? Okay, cool. All right, sorry about that. So yeah, make sure you guys get in the habit of muting your lines, especially when we get on stuff with the rest of the team, okay? So this is the 7-step system, okay? Promote, expose, get response, enroll, activate them services, get them started right if they're getting started as an agent, and get them trained, okay? That's the 7-step system. You guys are gonna be doing that, and then you guys are gonna be helping other people do it too. So back to this, okay? That's the 7-step system. Now, what we're gonna do now is, what am I doing? This is what I want to do. What we're going to do now is go into 5 simple tasks that you guys can use right now. So a lot of you guys are business owners. A lot of y'all are multiple business owners, okay? A lot of you guys are parents. a lot of you guys have jobs already, 9-to-5 jobs that you have to make sure that you're going to. So y'all have to make sure that you're balancing your business and your life already, right? So a lot of times when we first get started, we feel like it's too hard to balance. We feel like we don't know which steps to take or which stuff to focus on. So right now, what I'm doing is teaching you guys 5 simple tasks that you guys can start to play around with this week. These are 5 manageable things that don't take a whole lot of time, and they will help you get production. They're going to help you enroll clients and agents more often than not. So the first one is the call to action. The second one is the PS3, the peak, share, and the 3-way call system. We also have ATM, the add, tag, and message system, tap routing, asking for shout outs and trial runs, and also events, PBRs, webinars, and in-person events. All right, so the first thing we want to talk about is the call to action. This is one of the easiest things that you can do to get production, all right? A call to action is pretty much when you're using any form of media to call people to a specific action. So for example, it might be comment info below, or text info to a phone number, or DM me for more info. These are things that you're telling people to do, okay? So that's a call to action. You want them to do something specifically. You're calling them to do a specific action, okay? And a lot of us will see call to action posts being shared on social media. That's our main way of marketing, but there are also other ways. You could put call to actions on your flyers, on your postcards, on your business cards. You can also run a sponsor ad, which has a call to action. If you are someone who is a techie, or you're like very advanced in marketing, you can use a funnel system and a call to action. But these are pretty much things that are going to call people to a specific action. And then once they do that action, they are going to then become your leads. And you need leads in order to close deals. So that's the first thing to do. Always create a call to action. The third simple thing that you can think about doing this week is peak, share, 3-way call. Now, this is where the call to action post and the client and agent communication scripts meet. So if you are brand new, you don't know, you don't have the client and agent communication scripts just yet. So we're going to drop them in a group chat as well. So once those get dropped in a group chat, you want to make sure that you copy and paste them and save them to your notes. You also want to follow the PS3 system. So first you want to peak interest using a call to a post. All right, that can be through any form of media, but let's just deal with social media for right now, okay, since that's what most of us will be using. All right, so you do the call to action post through social media. You share some information with them, all right? So we're going to be giving you a script, and you already have marketing materials that you can use. So I'll show you how to access your own personal website links, all right? And you guys wrote them down in the beginning in your important info, right? So keep that in mind. But there's also something called FES Connect that I want everybody to get set up with, because if you already have it, you know what it is. But if you don't have it yet, you're gonna love it, okay? It's a really good resource that we share with people who are interested in becoming agents. So we're gonna have our 2 website links that you already jotted down, and also your FES Connect. And you're gonna use those marketing materials within a script that I'm gonna send out to you guys, okay? So you guys are going to get that information. So first you pique the interest, then you share the information, and then you set up a 3-way call with your upline. Now, I dropped our phone numbers down below. My number is 267-207-1195. A lot of you guys already have that. And a lot of you guys already have my sister's number, which is 215-301-9725. So if you don't have either or both, jot them down right now, because you want to make sure that you're calling us for your 3-way calls for this volume month, okay? Now, for my people who just got promoted, y'all are going to be taking your agents' 3-way calls pretty soon. But like I said, we had to get you guys independent first. So we're going to work on that within the first 2 weeks of the volume month, all right? Now, this is something that is very important, not just for 3-way calls, but just for this business in general. You want to learn how to edify. So edification is pretty much when you introduce someone the proper way. You want to introduce someone in a way that makes other people want to know them. So you never want to introduce one of your business partners as, hey, this is Akila, she's about to give you the information about client. Don't do that, okay? You want to have a situation where you are actually qualifying that person. You're making that person look qualified and credible and important, so that way the person that you're prospecting or who's consuming the information looks up to them in a way that they're going to listen, okay? You never want to make your business partner look like they're not important. So what we're going to do is we're going to role play real quick, me and Amira, okay? I'm sorry I put you on the spot, Amira. All right, but I'm gonna do a 3-way call. No, you're gonna be edifying me on a 3-way call. Okay. All right. So she's gonna act like a brand new agent, and she's going to be calling her prospect, and she's gonna show you the right way to edify your third party, your upline. Okay, either myself or her. All right, go ahead, Mary. No, you can do it. Just turn your thing on. I'm not going to unmute myself because I'm right here. Okay. So before we get started, I guess you guys can type in the chat if you can still hear me. And then I'll go ahead and edify you. So just let me know if you guys can hear me. Maybe I should unmute. Oh yeah, they said they can hear you. So. Okay, cool. So like I said, or like Akila said, I'm going to be a new agent edifying my upline. So I'm going to have my client on the phone. Her name is Erica. So I'm going to say, hey Erica, this is Amira from Facebook. We spoke a little bit about credit restoration. She's going to say yes. I remember you. I'm going to be like, okay, great. Is right now still a good time to talk? She's going to say yes. Okay, cool. So I actually have my mentor and business partner on the line. Her name is Akila Beasley. She's a regional sales director with the company, which means that her business is bringing in over $25,000 in volume each month. She's a very great leader. She knows 100% of the information that you're requesting. So I really wanted to go ahead and get her on the line with you to explain everything and answer your questions. And then I'm going to go ahead and give the line over to Akila, and I'm going to mute myself, and I'm not going to say anything else because I want her to close out my deal for me. Yeah, so make sure you guys mute yourself for sure. And whoever you edify has to edify you back. Edification goes both ways. So when I get on a call, I'll say, thank you so much, Amira, for connecting whoever the prospect is and myself. First of all, I want to give it back to Amira. She's been doing an excellent job at exposing the information to multiple people. She's been doing a great job at making sure that people are getting help with their credit, they're getting their buying power back, and they're also getting educated about the fundamentals of financial literacy. So I want to, number one, take my hats off to her. I want to thank her for connecting the two of you. And what I want to do is I want to get to know a little bit more about your credit. And then I just go into the call. And so that's how it's going to happen. And so you got to learn how to edify, because when you are just starting out, it's going to help you close deals more. It will. Because people will see that you and your business partner have a rapport. Also, when you're edifying, you want to be confident. Don't act like the newbie. Don't be scared and edify your leader. Edify them like you knew them for years and like you've been doing the business for years, okay? And then they're going to edify you back. And then from there, it's going to make for a good call. But if you're timid about it, or if you don't know what to say, then it's going to be a situation where your person is going to be like, why is she talking to me? Or why is she getting somebody else to talk to me? Isn't this her business? And don't do that. Make sure everybody on the call has good posture, and make sure that we're edifying each other just to show the report. Make sure that as soon as your upline takes the call over, you quiet down, so that way you don't mess up the close, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to close them, okay? Also, I'm dropping a video of how to edify in the group chat, so that way you'll see it. It's only 5 minutes. And also we have a worksheet about that in the Credit Boss Team training group. So I'm going to add every new agent to that group, and everybody who is on this call tonight, I'm going to tag you in that post just so that you can look at that worksheet, okay, and take out some of the keywords that we use when we edify. All right, so the Third simple task is the add, tag, and message. Now, a lot of you guys are already in the Credit and Financial Freedom Breakthrough group. If you are not in that, you will be added to that group. Now, this group is pretty much a group that we all use. Everybody on our team uses this to pretty much plug our prospects in. We plug our clients in, our agents in, and people who are going to be our clients and agents in the future. We plug them in here. They get to see some financial and credit tips being shared. They get to see some of our webinars going live. And we, as consultants, get to educate them about the importance of financial literacy. So this is a great group. A lot of people are experiencing good turnover when they add people to this group, because as soon as people get in there and they see the testimonies and they see the results and they see the education, they're like, okay, I'm ready to sign up. They're going to get back with you because you're the one that invited them to the group, and they're most likely going to sign up. So the add, tag, and message is really easy. It's a really simple thing that you can do. You want to add them to the group, Credit and Financial Freedom Breakthrough. You want to tag them in that Steve Harvey and Ashton Henry post. There's a post of one of our business partners going on the Steve Harvey show explaining about our services. So if you tag your brand new group members on that post and say, thank you for joining the group, take a look around and get back to me and let me know how you think, that's going to make your prospect very impressed, right? And then after you tag them in that post, you want to follow up with them in Messenger. You want to send them a private message, and you want to say something like this: thanks for joining my group. Are you liking the vibe? Also, what are your personal financial goals? So this is going to open up the conversation. Once they answer this question, you're going to know whether or not you should hit them with that client script or that agent script. So this is something that's going to be very easy for you. Another thing that's going to be easy for you is tap rooting. All right, so asking for shout outs and asking for trial runs. That's going to help you continue to have leads. You will never run out of leads if you tap root. So you want to ask clients and client prospects for a shout out. When do you want to ask them? All the time. You want to ask them if they say yes. You want to ask them if they say no. And you want to ask them if they say maybe so. Always ask for a shout out. Some people are going to say, no, I don't refer services. Okay, no worries. And then you're going to have some people that's going to say yes. And those people who say yes, they're going to post your shout out for you, tag you in it, and they're going to lead you to so many other people. You also want to put agent prospects on a trial run. That's what I do. And most of you guys who got in here were on a trial run before. So I like to do this all the time. Number one, the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to qualify that prospect. I'm trying to see if there's somebody that I want to work with. I'm going to give that prospect a set of instructions. I'm going to see how well they follow those instructions. And I'm also going to see how many people they can lead me to. If they got a good market and they follow the instructions, then I know for sure that this is somebody that's most likely going to be an asset to the team, right? So that's why I do trial runs. I want to see who I'm working with. And also, I want to hold my posture, because a lot of times when we're recruiting for companies like this, people think that we're thirsty. They think that we're desperate, and they think that we want them in our business. We don't want just anybody in our business. We want to attract people who got it going on. So you want to make sure that you have it going on, and you want to hold your posture, okay? So you always want to put agents on a trial run, and you always want to ask clients for a shout out, right? Now, if you are someone who just got a promotion, I want to tell you about what I've been doing to help get some more production just by using trial runs. So we're going to go ahead. I'll share those secrets with just you guys. And then for right now, agents, you guys are going to be working on making this a habit, okay? And the last thing is you want to invite to events. So you want to invite to PBRs. That's a private business reception. Now, we can't do it right now due to the Rona, but once Corona is over and outside opens back up, we should be able to have private business receptions either in our homes or in a public location, right? Where we want just people that we invited to come, and we go ahead, show them our information, and close them out. All right, so you can invite them to a PBR, you can invite them to a webinar, or you can invite them to an in-person event. Now, again, the in-person events aren't really happening right now, but once Corona is over, our company is actually going to be telling you where the in-person events are happening in your city and state. So you can actually track this through the back office. The back office has a tab on trainings and events, and it shows you all of the events that are happening in your area. So, you know, we'll go into that more once we are not, you know, quarantined. But for now, for our events, we're inviting to webinars. That's a lot of how we're getting our turnover. Okay. When you do your, when you invite to your event, you want to make sure that you're inviting serious prospects only. Okay. You don't want to lead in when you're first talking to a brand new prospect with, let me invite you to my webinar, because chances are they're not going to remember to get on. They're not going to see value and why they should get on, and they're not going to respond to you when you try to follow up with them. So you want to make sure that you're only inviting people to the webinars after you have built a rapport and a relationship with them. Okay. So once you built that rapport, that invite will be validated. They will remember to go ahead and come to your event. They're also going to, you also want to make sure that before you give them the link to your webinar or the location to the event, you share a post with them and ask them to give you a shout out, or you put them on a trial run. Okay. And the reason why you want to do that is because, one, you want to get into their contacts and see who they know. And then number two, if after they get on the webinar, they're excited about getting on, right? You can turn that shout out post into a trial run, or you can help them qualify for our customer referral program by teaching them how to input all of their information into their referral source and getting more clients for yourself. So you always want to make sure that they post before you send out your link, and you always want to ask them to invite other people with them, because the more the merrier. So that's pretty much the 5 simple tasks that we can do. These things, you can break them down. You can do one, you can focus on just doing one thing per day. But I promise you, if you do little things, is going to get you, little things over time are going to get you big results, okay? So this is the end of the training. I'm so glad you guys joined on. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I want to tell you guys about what's coming up next. So next, I will be pre-recording 2 training videos. One is going to be how to master your client calls, so that way you can begin to be more independent. And I'm only sending this out to people who got their promotions already, okay? Number 2, for people who got their promotions already, we're going to start learning how to present the company overview, because the agent who knows 100% of the information and who's in front of the room presenting is the person who's closing the most deals. So you always want to put yourself in that position, because you want to make sure that your business is growing and that you're the reason why. Okay, so you're going to learn how to present real early, all right? And then last but not least, I will be sending all of the resources that I told you about today through the group chat. All right, so I'm going to send you a video called The Art of Inviting, which is going to teach you how to invite very well to your events. I'll send you the video on how to edify, so that way you can know how to edify your business partners and your mentors for 3-day calls, but also for any other time that you guys have to introduce each other in front of other people. We're also going to give you those client and agent scripts that you can keep in your notes. We are going to give you the link to the Credit and Financial Freedom Breakthrough group if you don't have it already, or if you're not in the group yet. And we're also giving you a post that you can use every time you tap root. I use the same thing every time I tap root and get asked for somebody a shout out or a trial run. So we're going to share that same post with you guys. And I'm also going to share our audio book called Making the Shift, Your First 7 Days in Network Marketing. So that's the end of our session. Thank you guys for tuning on. I pray that you guys have massive success. If y'all have any questions about anything, I promise you, call me or my sister. We will answer. If we don't answer right away, it's most likely because we're working with another agent or we're doing a client call. But promise you, we will get right back to you. Do not think that any question that you ask is a silly question. Don't try to avoid asking us stuff, because a lot of times that's when people make mistakes, where they try to avoid asking questions. Ask as many questions as possible. We're here to serve you, like I said in the beginning. We're here to help you hit your promotions, because that's the only way we're going to be able to hit our promotions, is if we actually genuinely pull you guys up and help you. So anything you need, reach out. Anything you need, reach out. It doesn't matter what time, reach out. We will get back to you as soon as possible. And I look forward to seeing the success. I look forward to continuing to create some good culture with you guys. I think that it's going to be a joy to work with each and every last one of you. And I'll see everybody at the top. I'll also be reaching out to you between tonight and tomorrow to set up times for us to activate your services. If you are a brand new agent, okay? Everyone else, y'all know how to reach me. Thank y'all again, and have a good night.